WSUFM HD3 91.5 Logan and KUSR HD3 89.5 Logan.
All right, good morning, everybody. It's the Griff from the Griff Show here with Tyler Newbold. He's in the studio here on Fusion HD3. Good morning, Tyler.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing awesome.
That's great to hear. So we're here this morning to talk a little bit about the how your team's been doing for the last few weeks. Had some really good times, obviously, seizing the WAC championship. Had some maybe not so good times. You've lost a couple of important games against St. Mary's in Nevada and Boise. So let's start talking about the Nevada game that you guys had last weekend. What was it like going out there to Nevada and playing them? I know you guys got beat by around 10. What do you think impeded you guys from doing better than you have previously in the year?
It's hard to say. First of all, Nevada's a really good team, especially playing on them on their home court, and they had a great crowd. But we went in, and I don't really know why we weren't ready at the beginning of the game, but they just came out and jumped on us from the start. And I think they got up at one point 41-18 or something like that.
Holy goodness.
Yeah, so
goodness gracious
they put it on us there in the first half, and it took us a little while to wake up. And then we started to fight back into it and came as close as 6 or 7 in the second half, but when you dig yourself a hole that deep, it's tough to get out. But we are hoping for a chance to play them again, and if we play well, we probably will.
Yeah, you guys, they're going into this tournament in the number 2 seed, right? It's pretty much locked in, from what I understand.
Most likely, I think so. Yeah.
So
they won last night, so I think
So that would mean if you guys do play them in the tournament, if they aren't knocked out, or if you guys aren't knocked out, you would play them in the championship game.
Yes.
What do you think the importance? Do you think it's just or fair, or whatever you want to call it, to have to play the number 2 seed on their home floor for the tournament?
I've always been a advocate of having the ending conference tournament at a neutral site. That's what makes the most sense to me and the most fair, if you will. But I can't control that, so we're gonna go play wherever we have to play, and really if we play the way we're capable, it shouldn't matter where we're playing. We still should have a chance to win. Because we know we can, beat them as long as we play well, and play our best. And so that's what we're looking to do.
Okay. Well, if you could pick a location, because I've thought about this a lot, I would advocate probably one of 2 locations, probably Salt Lake or Las Vegas. If you could pick any location where you would like the tournament to be held, where do you think it would be?
I've thought about it too, but I've always thought Las Vegas would be a good place. I know they have another conference tournament down there too. Actually, They have 2, I think. The West Coast Conference and
they have the West Coast down there too.
Right, I think this year they do.
Oh goodness!
But I don't know. I don't know where all the places they could hold a tournament down there. But I think that would be a good place for fans. They people like to go to Vegas.
People like to go to Vegas. So, it's true. And it's spring break. Yeah. You probably get loads of people there. So.
Yep. And Salt Lake, that would be just fine with me too.
Yeah.
We'd get a lot of people down there, that's for sure. So
absolutely. Let's take a question here from a listener. Sam sent this into Fusion HD3 this morning. Tyler, what is your mindset going into the tournament, and how confident are you in the Aggies' chances of winning the tourney?
We've had a great season, and we know that when we are on it and we're ready to play and we're focused, that we're tough to beat. And we have a game tomorrow in San Jose that we got to use to prepare for the tournament. We got to come out and we got to play as hard as we have all year, and we got to play well so that we can go into the tournament confident and ready to play. And all of us are ready to go and to do it, because we want to finish this thing out right, and we want to go as far as we can take it. And that's our mindset right now is to work hard, with these last few weeks and to have fun and see how far it can take us.
Now let's talk a little bit about your game tomorrow night. Speaking of San Jose State, I'm going to look up here. I'm going to look in the paper because I know they have the standings. I'm not exactly sure where San Jose stands. Well, that's last week's paper. Maybe I should get today's paper. This is today's paper. Okay, looking at the paper this morning, you guys obviously are number 1. San Jose State is in 6th place. Is this what are your thoughts going into this game? You guys beat them on their home court. Probably one of the few times in the last few years that Utah State's managed to beat San Jose on their home court. Knowing the experience you guys got out of that game at San Jose, do you just tuck this one away, or what are your thoughts going into this game? Are you guys super confident, or are you feeling like you're kind of up against the wall here?
We're very confident, and that's, as a team, that's how you got to approach every game. Is that if we come out and play, we can win, and we will win. And that's the approach you got to take. And that being said, when we went and played San Jose down there, they always play us tough. We never blow them out, or at least I haven't, yet. They play. I think the final score was 62-58 or something like that. And they've got great rebounders, great interior passers. So if we try to double them, they pass well, and they play extremely hard. And so they're coming in here with nothing to lose, trying to play, and they don't get very many fans down at their games, and so coming into a place like this, they're going to be stoked up to play in an environment like the Spectrum. And so it's going to be a tough game, and we're going to have to play well if we want to have a good chance to win.
Now, the Spectrum, speaking of the Spectrum has been so dominant against opposing teams that have come in here over the last 10 years. Since Stu has come to town, Utah State is 158-12 in the Spectrum. That's like a 93% winning percentage. If you were an opposing player coming into the Spectrum, having to play in that sort of environment, what would go through your head? And what do you think goes through the heads of those who actually do have to come in?
First of all, if an opposing team comes in with the mindset of, they're so good here, and we're going to have to play our best game ever if we want a chance to win, you're already beat.
Which is awesome for us.
Yeah, which is great. If players and teams kind of have that in the back of their mind, that's that's good. That's what we want. But as a competitor and as an athlete, if I was on the opposite end, if I was coming in here as an opposing player, I would say, what a chance. What a chance to go in and do what not very many teams have done.
Only 12 teams have done in the last 10 years.
Right. So a little over one team a year. So, that's, as an athlete and as a competitor, that's the mindset you got to take if you want to come in and have a chance to win in the Spectrum, because it's a great environment, and it's tough, obviously, for opposing teams to come in and to win. So we appreciate all the fans too. It's an amazing environment. It's the best place I've played in. So
well, it's certainly the funnest place that I've ever gone to in pretty much my whole life for a sporting event. I mean, it's lights out fun. It's so great. I love it. Let's go to another.